this video we're gonna continue the basics about the C++. So whenever you're creating or maybe whenever you're writing arithmetic, math, science, it's better than just writing it like this way. It's easier for the reader is to put one extra space over here. As you guys see, I have a space here and here. So even when you're doing the math like plus y, then it's better to put space. Or maybe you have multiplication or you have the minus, then it's always better to put the space over there. So if we create integer x and then we create integer y and we set y equals 3 and x equals y plus 4. Now this gonna give the y 3 and the x gonna equal 3 plus 4, 7. Also what we could do is just when you like assigning the x to -0 or minus y, don't write it this way. This is write it this way. So what we're saying over here, assign -3 or minus y to x. When you're writing it, the minus for this negative sign for assigning a negative sign for a variable, write it this way. So this is called a unary minus, and it's different from the regular and let's continue with the. And what we also could do is, let's suppose we have the integer x and then we set x equals 4. Now if we see out the x, now it's gonna give us 4. So let's run it. As you guys see over here, it says 4. And before doing that, let's name it x. So but what if we do something like this, x equals x plus 7. So what it's gonna do is gonna say, get the old value for the x and so get the whole so over here x equals 4 plus 7. So this is gonna give us 11. So the new value for x is gonna be 11. And this is the way it works. We said the new value for x is gonna equal the old value plus 7, which is gonna give us 11. So if we compile and run this program now, it's gonna say x11. But what if we want to make this a more shortcut? So you could write it this way. This expression means combine the old value for x and plus the 7. So it's same as writing this. Instead of writing it this way, you just write it this way. And same, if you wanted to do the minus, then you do it this way. Or if you wanted to multiply, you do it this way. So if I put the plus sign now, it's gonna give me the same 11. As you guys see over here. Or maybe if you do it multiplication, then 4 multiplied by 7, it's gonna give us 28. As you guys see over here, 28. And is there any way to make this bigger? As you guys see, x equals 28. So just be careful. Don't do it this way. If you write it this way, this is gonna give you an error. The space that you put over here is an error. So if I run this now, it's gonna give me an error. As you guys see over here, the equal sign must be immediately neighboring the plus sign or whatever sign we have. Just over here. And in other examples, like if we had something like that, you don't have to make, you could put space over here as we said before. Just when you're doing this operation, they must be near each other. And also we're going to talk about the, well, let's suppose we wanted to assign x to 1000 or 1 million. So this is, so we said x 1 million now, but you can't make it this way. You can't write it, you can't put the comma over here. This is gonna give you an error. So if I try to compile it, it says an error because it doesn't recognize this as a integer anymore. But now it's okay. Or we put the, as you guys see, now it's okay, no error. So yeah, and in the upcoming video I am gonna give our first real world example. And by the real world example I mean I think one of the best way to learn is by doing some project, or maybe some simple designing a program. So that's why I think giving a real world related example and building programs based on that example is gonna help us to learn the program. So if you're interested, watch the upcoming video, and thank you for watching this.